All right, what's up? So, just finished a really good push day. It was better than I thought I was going to be. When I woke up this morning, I felt like shit. I was sore as fuck from jackhammering all night. I was tired. I was pretty grumpy. I was pissed off because I forgot my bacterialistic water for my growth hormone at home, which really pissed me off. So I was like, whatever, I'll call the pharmacy here. I'll just go pick some up before the gym. And I call them. I'm like, hey, do you have any antibacterialistic water? And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, antibacterialistic water, use water-based subcutaneous injections. And she was like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, well, you should have it. Like, it's for human growth hormone, human cropenoid growth hormone, any peptide, any water-based injection. And she was like, we don't have it. And I was like, well, you don't know what it is, so could you at least check? And she just hangs up on me. And I'm like, go kill yourself, cunt. Fuck, it pissed me off. Now I got fucking, at least I only have a 5-day week, so I only have 4 days without growth. But 4 days without growth, man, fuck that. I love my growth. So, that was super gay. And I'm driving to work now, and it is fucking snowing. Like, it's probably, honest to God, snowed a foot in the past 24 hours here. So, the little Honda Civic is getting put to the test right now. It was so fucking sketchy coming home from work in the morning. Because the roads hadn't been driven on at all. It snowed all day, but at least these roads have been driven on all day, so it's actually not as bad right now. But it is fucking like snowing. I'll like show you. I don't know if you can see, but it's just like, it is dumping outside right now. But that was a really good sesh. You know, there's honest to God, there's nothing that's like more aesthetic than driving to the gym on a snowy night while listening to some Slow to Dark Beach by Pastel Ghosts. That is like, this is my favorite weather of the whole year. Dark and snowing out is my favorite weather. That is the best time of the year for me. I love it when it's like this. Absolutely love it. It's just like so aesthetic out. Yeah, I love it a lot. But it is a little sketchy driving. Especially in my car. In my big truck, no problem. But in my little Honda Civic, yeah, it's a different story. Yeah, for sure. But, no, that was a good sesh. I got the Sebum protein powder, the cinnamon toast crunch one, and it's pretty good on its own, like as a shake. But in oats, it might be one of the worst protein powders I've ever tried in oats, to be honest with you. It sucks in oats. It doesn't mix very well. It's really clumpy. The taste like just fucking disappears. There's like no taste. I was pretty disappointed on how it tasted in my oats, to be honest with you. It fucking was pretty hard to get my oats down this morning. I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, so we have these things at work called flex days. And I think you get 4 a year. And you just, it's literally just days that are fully paid for. It's kind of like an added sick day, but so we get overtime every week because we work over 80 hours a week. So we get an overtime every week, and we get a nighttime premium and a weekend premium, which is like an extra $5 an hour or something like that. And if you call in sick, you'll lose your overtime. If you call in sick on a weekend, you'll lose your weekend premium. If you call in sick on a night shift, you'll lose your night shift premium. But if you use a flex day and you book them in advance, you won't lose any of that. So it'll be like you're just at work. You'll get paid the exact same if you are at work. And I had 2 flex days left over, so I was like, I could either use them for Christmas or I could use them for this week. And I was like, fuck it, I'm using them for this week, because as much as I'd love to be home for Christmas, that's going to be like a $6,000 paycheck. And I am not missing out on that. Fuck that. That is so much money. That's like fucking 4 kits of growth hormone, okay? So, you know, get your priorities right, growth hormone of everything. You guys know that, obviously. Nothing is more important than growth hormone. The fucking peptides have been doing me really good too, actually. The BPC, the TB500, the GHKCU. I'm doing a blend called Glow, and I'm really liking it. My fucking joints feel so good, especially paired with growth hormone. My joints just feel like fucking insane. So pretty pumped about it. Oh, okay, we almost went off the road there. I'm sliding around quite a bit. You either just know how to drive in the snow or you don't, I feel like. And I feel like I know how to drive in the snow really well. I've done a lot of off-roading, especially in my truck, a lot of off-roading. And I've just always kind of been on side-by-sides and quads, and I feel like that is, you just have fun and fuck around, you're going to get good at driving in the snow. But, you know, I really should be going slower, but it's like I can't go slow. I don't know what it is. I just can't drive slow. It like hurts me so bad. But, oh man, yesterday, the bit I had to use on the jackhammer, it's kind of hard to explain it, but there's a chute and there's a top latch and a bottom latch, and you have to jackhammer it from the top latch and the bottom latch. And if you're doing it from the bottom latch, you're going in sideways, and if you're doing the top one, you're going like up and down. And the up and down one is quite a bit harder, and since I'm obviously a stronger individual, I'll offer to do that one to you know, save my coworker. But when you're up there, you're completely bent over like you're doing an SLDL at the bottom, like pretty much pulling a deadlift off the ground. And you got a 120-pound jackhammer, and it is like brutal on your back. Even if you know how to do it properly, because you can do it, if you do it properly, the jackhammer does about 75% of the work, and you actually don't have to like hold it. But even if the jackhammer is doing 75% of the work, you're still picking it up every max 10 seconds and moving it to a different hole, or you're breaking a part off a piece and you're ripping it around, and it is fucking hard work, man. Sometimes you're there for 3 hours straight too, and like your hands, you can't even open or close your hands because they're so shot from the vibration. Like my hands are still sore today from the vibration. Especially on growth hormone last year, you can get carpal tunnel from that. And like last year, I would wake up after a day of jackhammering. All day, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and like my hands would be glued shut. Like literally completely numb, glued shut. Jesus Christ, this road is shit. Oh, take that corner fast. Wow. Yeah, so your hands, your back, take a beating. And there's just like nothing you can do about it. Yeah, the best thing you can do is get it done fast. That's your best option. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We were in the ditch there. I don't know how we didn't get pulled into the ditch. This is kind of like fucking Mario Kart on like Rainbow Road. You know what I mean? Like, except if I go off the road, it's probably a greater consequence than like going off the road in Mario Kart Rainbow Road. But there's no barriers on the road. and there's big ass ditches on either side. You know, I really thought about it. I was like, maybe I should carpool with someone that has a truck, because everyone's offered to me. But I always say no, because like I'm scared it might mess with my gym time. You know, like, oh, okay. I'm always scared it might mess with my gym timing, so I say no. But I low-key should have fucking probably carpooled. If it snows all night, it is gonna be fucked all the way home. And I really doubt they even have a fucking plow truck in this little ass town. Okay. You know what though? For being in a Honda Civic, I'm making damn good time. Straight up. I am making damn good time. It's probably a good thing this thing's front wheel drive too. But I could never, like, I don't know, maybe it's because I've been around snow and shit my whole life, but it would be like impossible for me to imagine a winter with no snow, or a Christmas with no snow. Like, that is just like crazy talk to me. Straight up. Sadly, this is my last week of my rebound. So we're going to be going into a health phase here for a month, which is super gay and I don't want to do, but I should get my blood work done. I should definitely go donate some blood as well. That's a big thing. If you guys are on gear, you should donate blood every 3 to 4 months. Because on gear, your hemoglobin count is going to get really high. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it increases your blood pressure quite a bit. And the only way to decrease that count is to go donate blood, to get rid of it. So if you're on gear and you haven't fucking donated blood before, I would very highly recommend going and donating some blood, because blood pressure is like a silent killer. If you have high blood pressure and you don't get it checked out and you don't fix it, you know, eventually that's going to catch up to you and it's going to cause heart problems. Worst case, it's a heart attack, you know, so you want to be on that stuff right away. But, you know, I don't really have too much time left to talk, so I'm almost at work, but I'm going to say it again. I say it in almost every video, but, you know, regardless of your situation, wake up, fucking put your shoes on, man up, and get whatever it is you got planned today done, and do a good job, and don't make any excuses. If you get up and you work harder than you did yesterday, and you put in more effort every single day, it's going to pay off. So keep up the hard work, keep pushing, keep achieving those goals one step at a time, and make those dreams come true, you know? So, love you guys tons. Hope you enjoyed today's lift, and peace.